Hi, I'm Jason Boone. I have been full-timing for a very short time in the RV for just over a month. I am a talent sourcing leader for Jacobs Engineering, which fundamentally means I go out and look for great people to join an amazing engineering firm. While I've been with Jacobs for only about 9 months, I was hired into this role to be a permanently remote employee, and I've been working fully remote since 2017, and I've spent my entire career in talent acquisition, much of that being fully remote. That's really important to me, to take a role that is only fully remote. So my career is really tech intensive. I have 3 monitors, they're all taking power. I'm also very intensive on bandwidth and internet usage. So I would say probably 4 to 6 hours a day. I'm on Zoom or Teams calls. So I'm sharing my screen, streaming video, audio connection. Every once in a while, I'll split off the audio into a phone call if I want to lower that bandwidth, but certainly power consumption, data usage is critical for me. And if I can't be online, I can't connect with great people, I can't support my organization, I can't use the tools and technology I use every day. So a lot of the technology that I use is the obvious collaboration tools, Teams or Zoom or WebEx. There's also other collaboration technology that's critical. So I need to be able to share spreadsheets and live updates on PowerPoint text, things like OneDrive or Box regularly, and at the same time using Google Drive, and anything that's going to allow me to collaborate real time with my team, that they're spread out around the country working remote, and then also be able to work with candidates and hiring managers across the country. So connectivity is obviously important, and I've done with a couple different things to make sure I have redundancy. So my primary is a Verizon MiFi. I believe that hotspot gives me actually a significantly stronger signal than just my phone hotspot. So I have a dedicated hotspot there. And then I picked up a device called a TravelFi. It grabs all 3 major carrier signals and delivers the strongest of those signals out in its own Wi-Fi hotspot. So it really gives me that backup for if Verizon isn't great, then I have AT&T or T-Mobile for those. I'm also on the Starlink waitlist, so hopefully I will get my Starlink very soon. Opens up quite a bit. And power is the same exact concept on redundancy. So I stay a lot in full hookup campgrounds, so that's really important. But I also have a full generator that gives me full 50 amp power if need be. I also recently installed solar, so I have 570 watts of solar on my roof and 200 amp hours, probably expanding soon, of lithium batteries to give me everything I need to power all of my office for at least a full day, and then generator if I need it. So you know those crazy days where something goes wrong, you have all the redundancy. Well, I recently had one. I had no power, had no anything in my RV, so I had nothing, and I had to operate from my phone. So what I did is I actually took a picture of my background in the RV. So I had that virtual background on my phone, and I was able to work from my phone in my truck for 2 meetings while my power came back on, and I set my virtual background as what looked to be the virtual background for my RV, so nobody on the calls knew that I was working from my truck for those couple hours. So have a virtual background that is your real background, and be ready to go work from wherever you need to. So I've often had employers ask me when I was interviewing at Jacobs, they said, hey, how is this going to work? Is this going to be a drawback or a benefit? And I said, hey, this is absolutely a benefit. And for me, the number one reason of being a full-time remote traveler and working for an organization is the geographic diversity lens that I bring to the table. Diversity is a focus for every organization. And what I can bring to the table is, what is it like for our customers or potential candidates that live in Arizona versus Texas versus the Northeast? Everybody has a different lens, and your products or services or how you recruit talent, in my case, is different based on the part of the country. And I can get that exposure, I can get to know the people, I can embed myself in the culture a little bit more to bring that diversity. And if there's one benefit that was super fun, just a little bit before recording this, my RV neighbor came up and handed me a card of a mechanical engineer who's selling RVs right here in the RV park where we're staying, and I recruit mechanical engineers. So bringing new talent to our organization because of my RV lifestyle.